Solo quiero que tú seas mía, quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré, mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Oye, él no te quiere, no sabe cuidarte. Oye, yo tengo un mundo para darte. Yo solo quiero cuidarte. Oye, mueve la cintura. Oye, que seas mía toda la vida. Solo eso quiero.
Hey, Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. Will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right, the club football right now is taking a little rest as we go straight, or we get close to the international window or the international break, where players go back to their national teams to play national team football. But before all of that, there were a lot of beautiful matches through the weekend, Saturdays, Sundays, and many clubs complaining, we are tired of our coach. There are those that are saying that their coach should be sacked, and there are some that said before now that they are starting their first trophy in 20 years, and they are gunning for a quadruple. The quadruple didn't work yesterday, and Arsenal are here complaining and pointing fingers. I don't know what to say about this, but let's begin it this week with Arsenal. Arsenal said they were going to win the quadruple, and a lot of them were saying that their first trophy they're going to win it yesterday, but it didn't happen for Arsenal. And Arsenal fans are now turning back to bite their club. Some are already pointing fingers at who is the cause of that loss yesterday. Some fingers pointing towards Kepa, and others are saying no. The manager is at fault. Mikel Arteta is at fault. And then Mikel Arteta also came out to defend his team selection, saying that he he takes responsibility for everything that happens on the pitch. But that is what we want to discuss today. And just like Arsenal, fans are already biting themselves. Let me use it say it that way. Arsenal fans are already biting themselves and saying a lot of things. I want to put it on the show today. Who is at fault in that one yesterday? Manchester City totally dominated Arsenal immediately after the second. I think after some let's say 10-20 minutes in the first half, from then on it was Manchester City. I think Pep Guardiola, I remember we talked about the teacher and the student. I think Pep Guardiola actually showed us why he is one of the best managers in world football right in football in the world right now. Okay, before we go into all of that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. World number one Carlos Alcaraz crashed out of the third round of the Miami Open on Sunday, beaten 6-3, 5-7, 6-4 by 36th ranked American Sebastian Korda. Korda notched his first victory over a world number one, sending Alcaraz to his second straight early exit in Miami, where Alcaraz lifted the trophy in 2022 but lost the second round opener to 55th ranked Belgium David Goffin last year. It looked like Korda had missed his chance when he served for the match at 5-4 in the second set and was broken at love. Alcaraz won the next 2 games to force a third set. The Spaniard stepped up his intensity, but Korda didn't buckle, and it was Korda who seized a break for 4-6 in the third when Alcaraz sailed a forehand wide. And Korda will face either Spanish qualifier Martin Landaluz or 14 seed Karen Cachano for a place in the semi-final. World record holder in the women's 100-meter hurdles, Tobi Amusan, made a strong start to her 2026 campaign, finishing second in the women's 200 meters at the Velocity Fest in Jamaica. Amusan, widely known for her exploit in the hurdles, showed her versatility on the track by clocking a season best time of 23.25 seconds. Her performance was enough to secure a second place finish behind Jamaican sprint icon Elena Thompson-Herah, who won the race in 22.61 seconds. Another Jamaican, Akera Nugent, placed third with a time of 23.35 seconds in a competitive field. Amusan has established herself as one of the most dominant athletes in the event over the past decade, winning the Diamond League finals for 3 consecutive seasons between 2021 and 2023. And back to our topic of discussion. March 22nd, 2026, a date that was supposed to mark the end of the drought. The sun was shining on Wembley. The Gunners were in full voice, and a quadruple dream was for 60 minutes very much alive. But then the nightmare. 2 goals in 4 minutes from Manchester City, Nico O'Reilly, a 2-0 defeat. And once again, Arsenal fans were left staring at an empty trophy cabinet, wondering how all this couldn't translate into a silverware today. Tonight, the finger pointing has begun in earnest, and there are 2 names at the center of the storm. First, Kepa Arrizabalaga, the cup keeper, who had been so reliable on the road to the finals, only to see the ball slip through his fingers on the biggest stage of all. Is it just the Kepa curse in the League Cup Finals, or was it a mistake we simply can't forgive? And then there is the man in the dugout, Mikel Arteta, who says he has no regret. But when you have a world-class number 1 like David Raya sitting on the bench for a major final, and your deputy makes the error that breaks the deadlock, is that loyalty, or is it tactical stubbornness that cost the club its first major trophy since 2020? Arsenal lost the EFL Cup Final. Who is to be blamed? Was it Kepa's hand or Arteta's head? Let's hear from you on the show today. Who is to be blamed in that game yesterday? Of course, we know that it's not good to start pointing finger, but this one we have to analyze it. We're not just pointing finger, we want to analyze this game yesterday. Was it the fault of Kepa being the goalkeeper that started this very competition all through coming to the finals? A lot of people said that the coach should have benched him and used his first goalkeeper, Raya. But Mikel Arteta is saying that he actually, from the start of this competition, he was the one that had been there in goal. So it makes no sense to put him on the bench. And some other people are saying that Mikel Arteta is just too stubborn. He wouldn't do the substitution when it's time for him to do the substitution. A major final. Arsenal haven't won a trophy since 2020. This is a major final. This is one of those trophies they should have won to boost the players' confidence. And then he let it all slip down the drain. And now I'm asking, who is to be blamed? The number to call on the show is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. You can also be part of the show when you comment on our Facebook. The Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. When you comment, I'll be here to read your comments live. Okay, the lines are already buzzing. Okay, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is Umwesi calling from North Bank.
Okay, Umwesi, how are you doing?
We're fine.
Okay, yesterday's match, who is to be blamed? Is it Kepa Arrizabalaga or Mikel Arteta?
It all depends on how it's coming. For me, I'll first blame Arteta. Owing to the fact that he managed first half and then returning to second half, I don't know, the players were just defending. I don't know what they were actually defending. You're not winning, and then all of a sudden you see the need to defend. You don't want to go out and score to win the game. So personally, I'll blame it on Arteta first. And then the first goal that was scored, that the keeper's hand went and touched the ball, and then the defender was somehow confused. I blame it on the keeper. If he hadn't touched that ball, I'm sure the defender after him would have actually removed the ball. And I saw Raya on the bench, and I was like, how will someone score and at the end you bring someone else? But you see, the thing with Arsenal are not meant for sorry to say this, but I feel that team is just a bag of bad luck. Yes.
Okay.
Arteta should be sacked. He's inexperienced with average players, and then you see them all managing themselves. Who does that?
Okay, Umwese, let me just ask you one question before I let you go. If you say Arteta should be sacked, how would I even put this question? Can Arsenal get a coach that is better than Arteta right now? That is not having a club right now. Can Arsenal get?
I'm sure we have a lot of average coaches out there like Arteta, or some can even do better than him. So if given the opportunity, I'm sure every other average coach like him will prove himself over time. He's been given the time to I want trophies, but they're not coming. I'm sure. If I should tell you for free, I'll tell you that it's going to be very hard for Arsenal to lift that Premier League.
Okay, thank you for that.
Any coach can come and do wonders.
It's not every coach. Remember what Chelsea are facing right now.
Any coach, what Arteta is giving, any coach can give.
Okay, thank you for that one, Wesley.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, it's easy to sack coach. It's easy to say that coach should go, should go, but it's not easy to replace. I can tell you that for free. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Uncle Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Yours truly, yours faithful MC Oliver Nikia, better known as Busy Brain, the king of sports in Abenga here in a lady.
Busy Brain, you're welcome to the show.
God bless you.
Busy Brain, before the match yesterday, you said Arsenal were not going to win that trophy.
Definitely, I cannot say what will not happen. That is why they call me the king of sports. Definitely, I saw that coming.
So, for you, who is to be blamed? Is it Mikel Arteta or Kepa Arrizabalaga? Remember what he did with Chelsea when he was with Chelsea? That time they said they will substitute him. He refused coming out and stuff like mostly in the finals.
Yes, the coach cannot be blamed. The coach, he tried his possible best. Mikel is possible. But you know, with an experienced coach like Pep Guardiola, when it comes to finance, So for you competing with that young man at the final stage, it's not going to be easy with you, just like it was not easy with Arteta yesterday. So Guardiola know the style, the statistic, the tactic he will use to win you, no matter what, when it comes to final. So Arteta, he tried his best. And the keeper, just like you said, he committed a whole lot of errors that yesterday. So if you ask me, I will blame him, because supposing the match go on penalties, Arsenal would have emerged as the winner. They tried their best, but the goals were not coming. And the goalkeeper, he committed an error. In fact, he committed errors. So that eventually gives City the trophy.
Okay, just one question before I let you go. Just one question.
Okay.
Some Arsenal fans are arguing that the fault is Mikel Arteta's because there is a David Raya. Why not use David Raya? And also, we can see that Saka wasn't playing well yesterday. Why not sub these two wingers and bring in players that will reduce that pressure that Arsenal were facing yesterday?
Sometimes when you face dangers, that is what many people will come out to criticize. Supposing he substitutes Saka, and that is how people would have said it's because he make the substitute. So though he was not playing well, but we understand that it was how he was blocked, how they were how the defenders, they were not giving him chance, although he tried. So for me, if you ask me, that was not a fluke.
Okay, I think we lost him. The network is also not very, very good there. Okay, but we got your point. He's saying that the fault wasn't that of Mikel Arteta. The fault was from Kepa Arrizabalaga. Kepa was just at fault. He made those couple of errors. I think there are 2 or 3 serious mistakes that he made on the pitch yesterday. What about you? What is your take on that yesterday's game? Who was at fault? Is it Mikel Arteta or Arsenal goalkeeper Kepa? The number to call on the show is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. Yes, I really want to hear from Arsenal fans today. Hello.
Good evening, Benny Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Ugonde Amos, I'm calling direct from Sapongi in Makadi.
You are welcome to the show, Amos.
Yes. Man City prepared well for this cup final. That's why they won the match. Arsenal are thinking they are good and they can approach the match anyhow. Play Guardiola in the finals, you have to prepare very well. And in football, it is the mistake that makes a team to win and a team to lose.
Yes.
So it was the mistake that Arsenal to lose the match.
So where are you pointing your fingers? Are you pointing it towards Kepa or you're pointing?
The goalkeeper. The first goal was the fault of the keeper. And Benny, once you see Duki facing your defenders, you have to be very careful. It's a player that is very hard to handle. He can dazzle, run. He has the strength, the ability, and the stamina too. So once you see him facing your defense, the defenders needs to alert. So that wasn't much in the Arsenal defense. Go back to defend. They were defending because the pressure was on them. So if they had not defended their post, they would have conceded more than 2 goals.
So if you as a coach know that this formation you are playing, the players are not doing what you want them to do, and they are putting pressure on you, why not bring those players that can bring the ball from the defense to the attack? Because most time when you see that game yesterday, once the ball gets to the attack, they can't just take that ball out of the defense. So is it not the fault of Mikel Arteta?
That's why I told you that it is mistakes that made a team to lose and win. It could be from the coach or the player.
All right, I get you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, Ogundoemos is saying whichever way you want to look at it, mistakes will make a team to win or lose. All right, we have another caller. Hello.
Good evening. I'm David calling from Villa.
Good, David. Go on.
Like seriously, for me personally, the game is totally at Arteta's fault.
How? Why would you say Arteta?
Yes, because had he substituted early, the game would have been different. This young man called Dorman, the guy when we were facing challenges against Everton, immediately the guy came in, things were different. So why do you forget the fact that the guy is so young? Bring him in. So things might change, but you keep on keeping this guy on bench when Saka was not even doing well. So to even this human being called Alizabalaga, what were you thinking? Just to push this ball out, and he refused. So to me, the blame was totally on first Arteta and second Kepa Alizabalaga.
Right.
They're the one that just do everything for us.
All right, thanks for that one. The blame first, he's laying the blame first on the laps of Mikel Arteta before going to Kepa Arrizabalaga. What about you? And if you just join us, this Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. On the show today, we are discussing yesterday's EFL Cup Finals between Arsenal and Manchester City. Arsenal said they were going to win their first trophy yesterday, or they thought they were going to win their first trophy yesterday, but it didn't happen that way. The master had to teach his students the rope again. He has to show him that I am still the Oga Patapata when it comes to this one. Yesterday, that was what happened. And I'm asking you, if you watched that match yesterday, who was at fault? Is it Kepa, the goalkeeper, whom there's a first choice goalkeeper, of course, but he was given that chance to stand in for that first choice goalkeeper Raya, and he made a couple of mistakes that resulted, especially the first goal, he cost 8. And then there are fingers also pointing to Mikel Arteta that he is the cause, because he is the captain of the ship, and if anything happened to that ship, he is the one to be blamed. What is your take on this? We just have some couple of minutes, and then we'll go to the next show. If there is no call, then we'll just go to the next segment of the show, which is the live scores. Right now, we know that there are no games per se, because there's the international break where most of the players are already going back to their national teams to partake in a lot of friendlies and other games that have been lined up for the national team. But let's just give you the scores of yesterday's matches that were played in England. The Premier League yesterday, Newcastle United lost to Sunderland 2-1. Aston Villa defeated West Ham 2-0, and Nottingham Forest defeated Tottenham. I think it's a ship that is sinking. I think everybody's just disembarking right now. They lost 3-0 to Nottingham Forest. And then in the German's Bundesliga, Mainz defeated Eintracht Frankfurt 2-1. St. Pauli lost to Freiburg 2-1. Augsburg lost to Stuttgart 5-2. Then in the Italian Serie A, Como, I'll always talk about Como because I love what Cesc Fabregas is doing at Como. Como defeated Pisa 5-0. Atalanta defeated Verona 1-0. Bologna lost at home to Lazio 2-1. AS Roma defeated Lens 1-0, and then Fiorentina played a 1-1 draw with Inter Milan. In the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona defeated Rayo Vallecano 1-0, and then Celta Vigo lost to Alaves 3-2. Atletico Bilbao defeated Betis 2-1, and Real Madrid with a red card defeated Atletico Madrid 3-2. That game was a very interesting match. I think that Madrid derby was just something else. I so loved that goal by Lookman, first goal by Lookman. And then the EFL Cup, we already said that one. Arsenal lost that one to Manchester City 2-0, and that is what we have to say for yesterday's matches. There are no matches today, just international matches. But in the English Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, there are no matches currently today. I think where we'll start seeing matches at the national team level, it's going to be from Wednesday. If I'm not mistaken, that's when we'll start seeing those matches. But talking about this game we just talked about, let me just give my final words and then I will call it a day. I think I will want to put all the blame at the table of Mikel Arteta, and I think he has also accepted that he is the captain of the ship. He chose the players that will play. He chooses the player that will play. He also determine the patterns to be played, and that is how it went. And when we lose together. When we win, we win together. That is what I'll have to say about that. This is the much we can take on the show from me to you. Like I always say, God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. La ilusión, el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Felices gozando, vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores.
As King Radio 98.5 SPEEDy